Hi, everybody. Welcome to our summary section for managing changes and scope variances. This is a very important section of our training courses. Obviously, every project that there has ever been done, there will be changes and there will be something that's going to come up. And it's our job to recognize what kind of risk might be coming up, to recognize what we need to do to manage those risks. Hazard recognition, what can go wrong? We always want to ask ourselves, every time we come onto the job, we want to ask ourselves, is there anything more than we can do for the client? What am I not seeing? Because if the job's going great, that's when we really want to be looking out for any hazards that can change that outcome. So we want to make sure we know our risk, we understand what's going on. We need to do hazard recognition. If we see an issue, we need to fix it before it becomes an issue. Always remember, a problem is only a problem if you don't plan for that problem. And so if you plan for that problem and all of a sudden you have that problem, you have a plan. So now it's no big deal. And so that's how we want to manage. We want to make sure that we're on top of everything. We want to anticipate any change that may be with our equipment, with our people, with the project itself. We want to know our crew. Do we have our best crew, or do we have a crew that is inexperienced, and we know it's going to be a difficult job because we have to also train some of our people to get them up to speed. So knowing our crew limitations is very vital to our success. And so understanding what we don't know and what we know, that's, like I've said before, it's so important. We're all comfortable knowing what we know. The uncomfortable thing is looking ourselves in the mirror and understanding what we don't know. And that's where we find the answers to being ready for things when they go wrong. And next, we want to fill in that gap, the gap between being able to succeed and not is usually filled with knowledge. So if we have the knowledge to do the job, or if we don't have the knowledge to do the job, find, hire, get somebody in there. There's an old saying, if you're the smartest person in the room, get a new room. You need more people in there that are going to challenge you. And that's where really good, solid project management comes from. And so in this segment, this is one of my favorite segments. We get very detailed into what works, what doesn't work. We have some great examples of projects that worked, some that didn't work, and why didn't they work? And because we don't want you to make the same mistakes that we had to make over our 40 years in the industry. So with that, I will see you in our next section, managing changes and scope variances. Thank you very much, and talk to you soon.